Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the New York Jets. The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. His return starts at the 5. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 winning, 19 winning. Here we go. Hey, 10. You got a mini base. Why not? Alpha.
First play is to the air. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Well, I imagine that first play woke him up as they get set now for 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Here we go. What's right? Turn on, Zach. Extend. Right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. It's an excellent look to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Green 19, easy. Right.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. 321. Right.
A pistol snap. Fields. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Fourth down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, Tommy.
Goff taking right to the air. Downfield, this finds St. Brown. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
120. Go. Hey, 5. Value. Whirling. 2 for 60.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. That's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. That play, that check down, taking some big yards.
On 1st down, it's Goff. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it. Space on the right, he's got room. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2. Well, Brock, you never want to take the point after for granted, and that play shows exactly why. However unlikely it might be, there's always a chance they can get through for the block, and then it's a foot race all the way down the field.
And you really got to give a ton of credit to everybody on the special teams there. It all starts with making that block, but then the alertness, the awareness to transition quickly to set up the return. That is a job well done.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields out of the gun. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. 319, that's cut. Hey, Jared. Is it all right?
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Moves again. Hey, Ken. Good night.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Cade. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 19 winning. Here we go.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 3:19, gets that. Right.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. He's got the 1st down before they can make the tackle, so let's see what this penalty flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the call, here's 3rd and a lone yard.
Here we go. Good. 3:31. Extend. Go.
Running it after the penalty. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down.
Jake Bailey in
Here
punt
comes the
formation.
punting unit for the Jets. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. He fields this at the 18. He's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
17, 12, 180, super.
From the gun, Goff. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. Bit of an odd score thus far, 6-2. More from MetLife coming right up. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd down and 5.
Orange. Two. Hey, let's go. Super, 66. Far ball.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He beams one deep right side. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Cade, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
180. 5.